Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Tom Stocker gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today. Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over.
Stepping into the box, Jack Dalton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Too high, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
That misses, 2-0. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it. Blunt. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Hansen.
The shortstop, Alan Hansen.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, come on, big guy.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Dalton is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first. Digging in to try it again, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Pedro Alvarez.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blunt going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jack Dalton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dalton.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Come on, let it fly.
He's ready.
Right here.
Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Here we go, kid.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here.
Hey, kid, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second. Riding in once again, Tom Stocker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dalton on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, 2 outs.
Here's the 0-2. This one's flared toward left center. Crawford ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Jack Dalton, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Jack Dalton.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ball 2 now. 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
And some Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And digging in once again, Rob Blunt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.